Okay, this is day 2 of your ab challenge. So today we're going to do more stability abs. So it's not about your rep count and about speed today. This is more about stabilizing and really controlling the movement. So today we've got 5 moves. We're going to do each move for 1 minute and then we're going to repeat. So we'll just get going. You have 10 seconds. So your first move, you're in high plank. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. This is our walking plank. So we're going to walk down into low plank and then back up into high plank. Okay, your first minute starts now. So down onto the forearms and then back up into your hands. And make sure that you're changing hand every time you come up and down. So option here is to come onto the knees, or you can be on your toes. Any issues with wrists, just come into low plank and hold a low plank position, and you don't need to come up into high plank. But you want to have a nice flat back, and you do that by pulling your belly in. Now focus on the hips and make sure when you're coming down and up that your hips aren't wiggling too much backwards and forwards. You want to keep the hips as still as you can, and don't worry too much about speed. You just want to control this movement. You have 10 seconds left and then we're on to our back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, your next move, you're on your back. Arms are wide, shoulders against the floor. Bend your knees so they're in line with the hips. Then extend your legs to the ceiling and drop them down to 45 degrees. Bend in, extend, drop down. So you're here for 1 minute. Key points here is to keep your lower back against the mat. If you feel that you're lifting your back, or your back lifts at all off the mat, come onto your elbows, and that will just protect your back a little bit more. The other key point is to keep the shoulders against the floor. Try not let them lift. So your whole back from shoulders all the way down to your bum is against the floor. So you've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, your next move is our V-sit. So everything in, everything out. So you're balancing on your bum, you shoot out, arms and legs, and then draw in, knees to chest. Off you go, 1 minute. Now this move is quite tough. So just take your time, control it. Heels stay off the floor. Now option, elbows, extend the legs, draw the knees in. So you're still working the core, but just taking out a little bit. And even if you just want to try 1 or 2 like this, and then go to the easier option. So fully extend, squeeze and pull in. You've got 10 seconds here. And then we're going to work on the side obliques, the muffin tops. Okay, you're on your back. Bring your heels close to your bum, hands hovering at your side. Now tap your ankle if you can, and then you just twist round, tap your ankle on the other side. So we're just twisting from side to side. Again, you don't need to go fast. Slow and controlled is just as hard, and you're working just as hard, but you're keeping that high crunch. So your chin, there's a little tuck of your chin, and that keeps your neck in line with your spine. You're halfway. Keep your heels close to your bum and just tap the ankle. And if you don't have the flexibility to tap your ankle, you can just be at the side. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, your final move, arms are wide. Soles of your feet together. We're going to do circles with our feet. So you're keeping your knees wide. We circle up to the top and then circle back down to the bottom, but keep the knees wide. To the top and then down. Again, here checking with your back. Make sure it's flat against the mat or the floor. And if it's not, your option is to come onto your elbows. So tapping the toes or the soles of the feet together at the top and then at the bottom. You've got 30 seconds and that's our 5 moves done. So we're going to do all that again, but now you know the moves. You can maybe start going a little bit faster. Just fit in a few more reps. So our first move is our walking plank. You've got 10 seconds and we're going to transition really quickly. 3, 2, 1. Okay, come over into high plank. Let's go, 1 minute walking plank. Now we can start picking up our pace. But remember, it's all about form, stability, and control. So if your hips are wiggling from side to side when you do this, drop onto your knees and slow your pace down just slightly. Halfway there. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your back. 45 degrees, arms wide. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, 45 degrees. Check in with the lower back. Now pull the belly in. Draw it in towards your spine. And if you get tired at any point, come up onto your elbows. Or just take a break. If you need a break, best way to recover, pull the knees into the chest, give it a squeeze, and then join back in when you're ready. Okay, 20 seconds to go. And then our next move is our V-sit. So we're going to transition quickly between the moves. 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. So balancing on your bum. Everything out, everything in. We're here for 1 minute. Option, elbows. Extend the legs, draw the knees in. So at any point, change your move. You could also tap your heels down to the floor if you wanted to. Halfway. So reach as far as you can behind you with the arms and fully extend the legs. Which means you have to work just a little bit harder to lift yourself up. 15 seconds. Don't give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, heels to the bum. Lie on your side. Lift your shoulders, high crunch. Tap the ankles. 2 more moves to go. Ankle taps and circles. So you should feel your core burning by now. But remember the control. Speed is good so we can fit in more reps, but we also want to control the move so we keep the muscle under tension. Makes it work harder and then we get results quicker. So rotating as much as you can, and you should feel it here, side obliques. This is the muffin tops. Okay, 10 seconds. And then we're going to finish this workout with circles. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hands at your side, shoulders down, soles of the feet together, knees wide, circle to the top, circle back down. 1 minute and then you're finished for today's workout. Check in with the lower back. As you get tired, you might notice that it starts lifting. So if it does that, please come up onto your elbows. Because we want to be working our core, but at the same time, we need to protect our back. Okay, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put your knees into your chest. Recover. So give it a really good squeeze. Draw it in nice and tight. And just feel your abs releasing. Now very carefully and very slowly stretch out arms and legs, but take your time here. And then reach from fingertips to toes. Give them a stretch. Well done.